guy's best friend is his mother.
Perhaps you had better start from the beginning. Perhaps you had better start from the beginning.
Okay, just wanted to do a bit of catching up here. I know I've been posting my pickups on Facebook, my Facebook horror page there, and been talking about them on there. And people were saying, in the comments, I always see this. Yeah, after you're done watching them, tell me what you think, and I never get around to it, and I have really no reason for making a video, so this is what my reason to make one, because I'm fucking have nothing to do right now. So first time this weekend I've had nothing to do. Start talking about a couple, and I'm maybe going on a rant. So you guys saw me, hopefully you saw me post this on Facebook. Another edition from the Scream Factory. They Live. A little bit of sci-fi horror from John Carpenter, with Roddy Piper and Keith David in it. This is one of my favorite fucking horror movies ever made. It's pretty cheesy, but it's actually at times, like really serious. Then other times it's over the top, like cheese fest, right? With the one-liners from Roddy Piper. But I just love the whole makeup of it. The end of the world comes when it's already here, but it doesn't. But the end of the world has already happened, and we didn't know about it. They're already here and taking over. That's what They Live is all about. And yeah, that's pretty fucking. And I think I was saying something on Facebook about this sticker. It's actually on there because if you've seen They Live, when they put on the glasses, obey, consume, buy. That's why the sticker was there. I was like, the fuck is that sticker there? Buy. Consume. You want to consume it. But yeah, this edition is pretty fucking awesome. That's the slip cover. There you go. There's the back of the slip cover. Same as the slip cover on the inside. Yeah, that's the original cover, and look at that on the inside. That's the original cover for it right there. They Live. That's the one back in the day. This sucker's been out for a long time already. 1988. And there's a awesome documentary on it. Original documentary from when it was made. It was the making of it. I guess one of the guys on the set had a camera and just started filming the behind the scenes stuff, which is awesome because that was cool to see the making of the fight scene when it probably my favorite fucking... I've seen a lot of martial arts movies. I love martial arts movies too. And this has to be one of the greatest fight scenes. You know, it's not like karate and everything, but it's just two guys fucking going at it. And at times in the making of this, at times they were actually hitting each other. I didn't like, you know, in wrestling all the moves are planned. I love wrestling, but I know all the moves they're planned and shit, unless it's a different type of like extreme rules or something. They're just kicking the shit out of each other. But they got so into it, they were saying that they were hitting each other. And the funniest thing is they became great friends after that fight scene, Keith David and Roddy Piper. Because, they both, I guess Piper didn't think because he wasn't a wrestler or whatever, that he couldn't fight, but he found out real quick that he could. And, there you go. Alright, let's get to the Lords of Salem. I don't know what that was all about. I was just looking at the back there. So, yeah, that's it for that. And there's the Lords of Salem. And, yeah, so I had this before, and I don't know if I did a video on it. No, maybe not. Did I? I probably did. But anyway, that is a slipcover too. There's the inside. The back. There's a little sheet there for his album, which I bought with this. Came together. And yeah. Lords of fucking Salem. Awesome. And here's my rant on what I saw, the reviews over this movie. Now, I'm biased. I'm biased towards Rob Zombie. I know that. You guys know that. I'm a huge fan of his. But I've also been following him basically since he started with White Zombie. Like, Le Sexorcisto was one of the first albums I ever bought. And it was from White Zombie, and so it was one of those things where you start going and you just realize that he's a big fan of horror movies. The whole band is, right? And then you keep going, and well, I kept going as a fan. I kept going, and this is what, you know, nowadays I see people talking about Lords of Salem and giving it shit. Now, I respect your opinion, but hardcore horror movie fans, I consider myself a hardcore horror movie fan, but most hardcore horror movie fans, why do they dog the guys that are saving this industry nowadays? This is what I don't like. I know, yeah, it's your opinions. I know all that shit. But, and I'm not just talking about Rob Zombie. I'm talking about Eli Roth and Alexander J. You know, those three guys basically are keeping the horror genre alive. And I know about all the underground horror that comes out nowadays, and you're probably saying, oh, I just don't worry because I'm watching those instead of the mainstream. But you know what? Those three guys are the ones. Underground, mainstream, those are the three fucking guys, in my opinion, keeping the horror industry, like, for me wanting to watch horror movies. Instead of all this pointless fucking dribble about found footage horror, that's just garbage. And you know what? Actually, Rob Zombie, you guys don't dog on him as much as Eli Roth. And you guys can say whatever you want about Roth. And I've heard a lot of shit. But this is a horror movie fan that became a horror movie director, and same with Rob Zombie, and you know, call him the whatever you're calling him, stuff like the pretty boy of horror and whatever, but he, in my opinion, is a fucking awesome filmmaker, and he knows how to make a horror movie. And you guys, and they, I see people dogging him like there's no tomorrow. That you know, that disturbs me more than any horror movie I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of disturbing shit in this horror movie, so I don't know. That's my rant. I'm done. That's it. And yeah, there you go. I had to get that out. I wanted to get that out for a long fucking time, believe me, about those guys, because I love them. And there's the two movies. They Live, Lord of Salem. Both fucking kick ass, by the way. Lord of Salem kicks fucking ass. That's my biased opinion. Rock you later.